Okay, dokie. I probably should have started this before I sanded anything at all. But this piece was solid blue, and they have painted over it several times. They only want the edges sanded once I repaint this to let a little bit come through of the natural wood. So I only sanded this down, get it good and smooth, but I had to get the edges clean so that when I did sand off the new paint, that we wouldn't show the colors. I guess y'all savvy that. So anyway, this is a kind of a crazy piece. We get these in from time to time. I did take the runners off of the drawers and sanded them and put them back on. But when I do get ready to paint, I'll pull the runners off and I'm going to paint the drawer edges the same color that I'm going to paint the face. Now it won't be sanded, but the edges of everything will be sanded. And this piece is actually, the customer has designated they wanted black. They want to paint this whole thing black. It has been black before, but they've painted over it several times. There was even some stickers on here that a child had put on that they had had 3 coats of paint over the stickers. There was a couple of pieces stuck down here that had some Velcro that it wants to where they could stick something up there and let it hang. This is a side. Now what this is going to be is a changing table. They're going to have it against the wall and secured, and they'll lay the baby on this part to change in a basket or whatever they have that they'll set up there. And the drawers, of course, will be full of, diapers and wipes and change of clothes and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be a really neat little item. But it was quite a challenge to get all this old 3 layers of paint. And I'm here to tell you, half of it is still in my head. If you can't tell. But anyway, there was a lot of dust in here. Actually, masks are kind of hard to come by. But a long time ago, I bought me a box of dust masks. They look like so. They're not really anything that I would wear out on the street because I'm not really afraid of Rona like the rest of the country. But anyway, this is just a cool little piece. This is where I am on it. And I think we're going to get the paint tomorrow. So it's going to take me probably 2 coats on everything. I've got 1 or 2 days of warm weather left before another little cool front comes and humidity. So it should dry pretty quick and I could get it sanded and waxed and all that. Now I did take the legs off. They have these little feet that they put on here. I put them off, or took them off and kind of sanded them a little bit. They just need to be scuffed so the paint will stick. And these crappy knobs, I don't know if we'll go back with those pulls or not. Got the nice little hidden hinges that go in the doors. But anyway, can't turn them over to show you much because I'll spill my screws out of there, and then that'll be a pain to find those. I I dropped something in here. It's kind of gone. I dropped a firing pin out of a shotgun that I was cleaning. It was a bolt action Mossberg 190, and I've yet to find it. It's $20 to replace it for a used one, and I can't find it. I have gremlins in here. Every time I drop something, it just disappears, I promise. It's a headache. But anyway, that aside, just wanted to let you see something that's going on that's a little different. And I've never really had to kind of edge one off this way. Normally I just completely do it, but there's no sense in it. It's black. It's going to get, like I said, 2 coats, maybe 3. We'll just see how it works out. But we're just going to take some sandpaper and kind of scuff the edges and let a little come through. Then we'll put some wax on it and we'll be done. Sounds simple, but a little bit time consuming. So anyway, there you go, friends. And we will see y'all next time. All right, then.